Crypto Billionaire 69 back with another in-depth technical analysis on Dogelon Mars. Hit that subscribe button if you like in-depth technical analysis on the overall market and Dogelon Mars. Today's a beautiful day in the markets as we are seeing a little bit of upward momentum. Bitcoin has broken through these $22,000 levels. Ethereum has broken through these 1,500 levels. So let's go ahead and take a look at these two coins really quick before we get into Dogelon Mars. So my friends, as we can clearly see, we are making moves with volume to the upper point of this trend line. Now, we are okay, all right there. Yes. We are seeing this is natural, very natural, because we have been hovering and making higher lows in this previous floor around these 923s to around these 1300s, as we can clearly see. It looks like this for most of the coins in the markets as they are all pegged together simultaneously. So this is Ethereum looking quite nice. What we need to look for in Ethereum for all you beautiful people in the ETH blockchain, holding any ETH, is a bounce at the 1683 level. This is our next resistance level. We will most likely see some selling pressure as we push up to these levels. So stay tuned for more videos, and I will go over that in the future. Now let's get straight into Dogelon Mars. And after Dogelon Mars, if you want to stick around for the Bitcoin analysis, that will be at the end of the video. Let's get straight into this coin. Okay, we are up 69%, baby. Oh yeah. Crypto Billionaire 69. Hit that subscribe button. We are at these 3-4 levels. My beautiful friends, for all of you OGs who have been following this, we have been averaging in at the lows consistently for the past couple months. So whenever we do see a massive momentum shift to the upside, we will start to gain a lot of profit as our break-even points has been moved lower. Now, I am in a couple of private crypto group chats where me and a couple of friends are in, and they are average investors, okay? They're just friends that I know on a day-to-day basis, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are very skeptical about the markets right now, and some of them are even selling their bags. That signifies to me that we are indeed reaching maximum pain in the markets to where people are just bearing their losses before this next move higher. Okay, notice whenever the media says whenever the media says crypto is over, we are most likely nearing a low, because how much worse can it get? Okay, now that buy low, sell high, you've heard that philosophy over and over and again. When people are greedy, be fearful. When people are whatever, you know, when people are fearful, be greedy. But there's a lot to say about that. And your friends, your family, your grandpa, your brother, your wife, your best friend that's invested in crypto, they are most likely not major players in the game, which means they are average retail investors. So those are the type of people who you want to watch, okay? Watch their emotions, watch their moves. If they're talking about buying crypto, that may mean, in some instances, such as here, that we are nearing a top, okay? That is the socio-economic level of cryptocurrency, kind of the psychological level of why the markets move up and down. There's price action, and then there's that. With those two things, once you know both of them, you can start to make informed investing decisions. Now, everything I am saying is an opinion, because I am not a certified financial advisor, so I cannot give advice, especially on YouTube. I would have to do that on an individual level if I was a certified financial advisor, but I am not. I am simply a crypto billionaire, and all of these are opinions that I am stating right here. But these opinions have made me a lot of money. So let's get straight into these charts and look at the prices that we need to watch in the coming weeks. So as we have moved lower, we can see that we have begun and continued to make higher lows. A couple days ago, we were looking at these 3-1 levels. Okay, these 3-1 levels were major. I believe it was about 4 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was the 3-1 levels, and we needed to watch it because this is the bottom support line, and that is what it would come down, and we need to see buying pressure around those 3-1 levels, and we saw that buying pressure. Okay, right here it touched these 3-1s, and buyers stepped in and pushed it higher. Now this is what we need to see by the end of today. This is the most bullish scenario in the books. So as we can clearly see, we have a flag right here. Okay, boom, boom. We need to see it close above this flag today. Okay, if we see that, that's very, very important, because it signifies that it is much easier for these buyers to hold above this resistance level here. Okay, if it closes below it, we're gonna have to break through it in the next daily candle, which it's not very convincing for the buyers. Okay, especially for the algorithms. These algorithms work on levels such as this, price action. So we need to close, to be very specific, above these. Let's get into it. I'm going to go down into these 4 hourly candles. These are the prices that we need to watch on the upside and the downside, the resistance and the support. As we push higher, this 3481 level is very, very important to watch. Okay, I'm going to move this line up so we can get a more accurate representation of where we need to be watching. As we can see, we have seen some selling pressure right here. However, this green candle is pushing back up. All right, if you're day trading, this is an important move, because we want to see this close above the top of this body here at these 3423s. Okay, once it does that, that means it's the same scenario. The buyers have more conviction that it will continue higher because it closed above these levels, which makes the buyers buy more, or the people who haven't gotten in buy more, or the algorithms that say, okay, if it holds above, if this candle closes above the previous body, buy. Okay, it's a good sign. However, if it doesn't close above that and it closes below these 3424 levels, that is pretty bearish. Okay, pretty bearish. However, that is what we need to look for. Okay, we want to see today, okay, within the next 8 hours, a push higher than these 3485 levels to be safe. Okay, to be very safe. After that, we have the very, very top at these 3862s, and then a medium range around these 3740s. To the bottom, we have, now this is on the 4 hourly candles, so this is more for all you day traders out there. For all you long-term investors, now is a great time to get in. My opinion, I am adding bags myself, and I have been adding bags for the past months, because once this thing starts to take off, it's going to be amazing. This right here is the support line that is very important to hold for all you day traders out there, because if we do see a little bounce to the downside off of these 3485 levels, we're going to see it come back down to these 32, 33 levels. Okay, we want to see it bounce off of this support line. I will keep you guys updated in future videos. See what happens. However, we have seen a consistent move to the upside. Now it's just a matter of an explosion up or the sellers dropping down. What will we see? Only time will tell. However, right now, it's best to wait for confirmation. It's best to wait and see if, when, and how we break through these 3-5 levels. Okay, the 3-5s are very important. We want to break through with volume, preferably within the next week, because we are seeing higher lows, and that will signify that we are entering a trend reversal, as Dogelon Mars is still in a downtrend in the past couple months. However, since inception, it is in an overall uptrend. Look at this here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If that sounds like gibberish, stay tuned. I'm going to simplify it very, very much so for you guys. So at the very top, at the very all-time high of Dogelon Mars, we saw a 26594 level. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and that's where we're going to start. Boom. Now around here, or December 24th 2021, we saw it hit 18.4 with 5 zeros, okay? 18.4 with 5 zeros. Here, we March 29th, we saw it hit another down. These are making higher lows. Or, sorry, lower highs, which means each high is lower than the previous. What we want to see is a break above this downward lower high resistance line. All right? And we want to see that preferably within this range here. Okay, if we can follow this higher lows now I don't honestly, this isn't very much support. It's not very much higher low momentum because we haven't seen much volume as it has dropped lower. Now that's both a positive and a negative because it means that the sellers aren't selling, but the buyers aren't buying. It's just staying stagnant at these levels. So it's very neutral. However, if we continue to make higher lows, then August 16th is the day of convergence, which means we need to watch August 16th. Now, it's not guaranteed that something will happen. However, it is most likely that we will see a break to the upside or a break to the downside of this trend line if we have not seen a break to the upside or downside before August 16th. August 16th is the day to be watching, so mark your calendars. Stop in the channel, August 16th, Crypto Billionaire 69. We'll do a review on this. Now, this volume here, it's so beautiful because this is going to be small. If the crypto markets make a rebound, because right now everybody and their mother is very, very scared and they're fearful. A lot of people are selling. That's the only way it goes down is people sell. Well, but what does that mean? It allows for those long-term investors and those day traders to make hefty gains in the near future and in the long term. So, right now, like I said, I am averaging in slowly, okay? Recurring buys, my friends. You don't want to average your portfolio in all at one time because it is very risky. Very, very risky. And this is the reason. Let's say you averaged in here thinking this was a low. Your 100% portfolio you averaged in, let's say you have 50 grand. That means you would be down, around 50% right now. If my math is correct, could be wrong. But around that percentage, you would be down. Now imagine you averaged in 1/4. This is called the 1/4 rule. It's very basic, but it's basic on this channel, okay? The 1/4 rule is, let's say you have $1,000, very put simply. On each confirmation, you average in 1/4 of your total portfolio. All right, so that means around here, you average in 1/4 of $50,000. And as it comes lower, you average in another 1/4 of that $50,000. So what does that do? It mitigates your risk because now instead of your break even being here, around these, let's say you got into very low, 26,700 levels. Let's say you got in at the very high of this at confirmation as it's breaking through this resistance level, which would be a great move, by the way. You don't want to try and catch a falling knife down here. If you're a long-term investing, only skilled experienced traders, or those who have learned from skilled experienced traders should be catching these super low moves, okay? The majority of people should try and wait for confirmation because that's the safest and it's the least risky thing to do in these markets. So, in my opinion, that is what has worked for me in the past. Now, instead, let's say you got in here and you got in at this high of the resistance line, as we can see these two here. Okay, got it? This is the resistance. It broke, so you averaged in, all right? That would be a decent move. Now your portfolio is sitting around this 24,000. You're still at a loss, don't get me wrong. However, it is not as much of a loss as if you averaged in your entire portfolio here as it went down. Now, on the flip side, let's say it went up. You wouldn't make as much of a gain. But it's about billionaires don't lose money, okay? That's the number one rule of investing, is never lose money. There's only 3 rules of investing. Well, number 1, don't lose money. Number 2, don't lose money. And number 3, don't forget rules number 1 and 2. It's very simple, all right? Don't lose money. So by mitigating your risk, you are mitigating that chance that you will lose money. Now, all of this is a strategic. It can be a gamble if you don't know what you're doing. If you're just investing money, especially money that you're not willing to lose, that allows you to become emotional and make rash decisions in the markets based on greed, okay? That's not the way to do it. You want to invest slowly over time. Now, if you're day trading, it's a different story. Go ahead and email me. My email is in the description, and I will hook you up with a free course. I've had a couple people email me from the last video, and I hooked you guys up. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. And if you have any questions, email me. I'll shoot you my phone number, and you can shoot me a call, and I would love to talk to you. I remember talking to one of my good course fellows before he bought the course, and after he bought the course, we were on the phone for like 2 hours, and just talking about all of his questions. And I love to answer your questions, because not only does it sharpen my skills, but it also allows you to get a better understanding of whatever you have questions about. It allows you to sharpen your knife as well. So this is Bitcoin, all right? And Dogelon Mars, we have already gone over the price, but I will go over it again. We are now up 7.9%. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Today we want to push above and close above these, to put it quite simply, these 348 levels. Okay, if we can do that, very up 3488 levels right here. Okay, we want to push above this and close above this today in this daily candle. Now, will we see that? Probably not. We'll probably see some sellers step in and push it back lower to these 332 levels, but that is the maybe even these 325 levels, but that is the best case scenario. If we do hold above these 348 levels, that would be very good, very good. Crypto being at 69. Join the Patreon. If you stay to the end of this video, you clearly are interested in this, and this is God's number, which means it is a sign. It's not God's number anymore, but it was. Real-time buy and sell alerts on whenever the markets are looking great, and now is the time. I'm going to go and shoot the Patreon some exclusive information right now. So go ahead and check it out. Links in the description. I will catch you guys in the next video. Crypto being at 69. Stay safe in the markets. Average in slowly. My friends, don't be rash, okay? You got to lose money to make money sometimes. However, you haven't lost anything if you didn't sell, all right? Now, that's very, but it's true. Crypto Mania 69. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.